It's Friday night, live from Nick's Garage. Here I am, another week gone by. Been working on one car after another, trying to get cars out of the way, and I'm trying to get a lot of things going. And, you know, we always have something coming. And I got something very special. I got something I'm going to do for the first time. Putting an engine in a Mopar from underneath. I've done a lot of Mopars, and this is something new to me. I want to do something like the way they did from the factory. We're going to bring in, apparently now, the Charger 500 that everybody's been asking me, where is it? Well, it's still at the body shop, and apparently it is coming next week. So when it comes next week, I want to have this setup ready, which belongs to Eugene, his transmission. Now, this is not the mock-up. This is his original transmission, and his precision torque converter is installed. If we take a look underneath after, George, you want to show to them. Yeah. It is a pink torque converter. We are slowly putting it together. I had to finish off the transmission before I could even have it completely assembled for video, but what I wanted to say is that I wanted to start working on this so I could have it all ready. I still have the spark plugs to put in. I still have the wiring to put in. I got the harness. I got the belt I got to look for. I've got a clutch fan. The other original fan, which is the 215 number, which I had to send out to get a sandblasted and powder coated. I'm working on right now the cooler lines.
Eugene is here, by the way, Nick. He's in the chat.
Eugene, this is all yours, buddy. This is all yours. And I'm building it. You know what this reminds me of? The Keeper, my Hemi. I used to go through all the little details.
Oh, yeah.
And this is now exactly what I'm doing with your engine right here. And I wanted to go through the mini starters on. There's the kick down. There's the cooler line. There's the kick down. There's the mini starter, lightweight. Also to fit with the headers. And I'm putting on the cooler line. Let me just pass it through here. You know, we're going to be doing some work with the transmission cooler lines because we are going to put an external oil cooler. I got the flex plate in. Got the torque. I also had the overhaul the transmission done. I finished the other half this morning. Actually, it took me all day to do it. You know, like I said, I don't know the function of every part inside the transmission, but I know how to build them, find the right clearance, assemble it, and put it on.
And Nick, if I could just interject here,
yes.
If people want to see you build the first half of this transmission, they should tune in on Monday. There's a
Monday,
big video coming, over an hour of transmission building with Nick.
Yes, we did a half assembly, and you're gonna see, if you guys check out on our Monday video coming up, you're going to see that I assembled half of the transmission. And, you know, it's a big process for us to put on video on the whole thing, but I did half of it. But the main goal was you could see the guts of a transmission when I had it all splattered out on the table and on my buggy so you guys could see. And then, you know, there's a lot of things to do. You know, we still have the linkage to fix the kick down, the shifter rods. Then this is not going to work because the intake manifold is a lot higher than the original cast iron intake. Because if you look here, I got this from Mazzini. Now I'm going to put his original 780 Holley that he's bought when he used to go racing back in the late 60s or early 70s. Eugene used to race his car. This is a factory piece. Look how low it is. Then this is an automatic car, so I need this shaft somewhere on this brace. So now what I got to do is put on this carburetor, take some time, put the linkage up. As we want. This is not a manual valve body. It's going to work 1, 2, 3 like a regular pattern shift. And this rod that goes up from the bell crank to the carburetor has to be extended. That is the reason why this is not painted yet. So it goes like this, and then it goes up here. So this is going to be a new engineering. So it's not the first time I've done this, but I want to make it look like it's factory original. So this is going to get done. And now, from what I see, I got 1 week to put this whole thing together. I got to put the harness in. I got the wires, the plugs, tie up this header. The other header's tied up. I left the loose because I wanted to put the starter in, cooler lines, linkages, and I wanted to make sure. Also, I have the steering box. It's right there, power steering unit. I've got that one there too, ready to go. I got his spark plug wires. The belt, I've ordered a belt also for the alternator. And slowly but surely, it is coming alive.
Sure is.
Looks good. Most important thing is I want to put it in the car. That's my goal right now. And you know, this is the original shield that goes, it covers up it's a dust cover, it covers the torque converter. But this is after I installed the ARP bolts for the torque converter because this torque converter takes the 7/16 heavy duty bolts. So that's going to be done from underneath. Well, at least the major part was to put the transmission mate with the motor, which I finally got it. Then we have hoses I got ordered with the correct part numbers on it. I've got the carburetor I want to put on, my 780 Holley. I've got the original carburetor, but we're going to start the car with the 780, which he had for when he used to go racing back in the day. And then I got to work out cooler lines. I got to fix all this. I got to make it look all original. This goes like so. You know, there we go. This is going to be like this. Anyways, doesn't matter. This is then I ordered the harness for the automatic backup light. Of course, when you put in a reverse, and also the safety neutral switch, it's another wiring harness. Then I got the other harness that goes on the firewall, which goes on the engine, which I also have. But the problem is with that is we're going electronic ignition, and when I get the harness for that, the problem is, hold on, let me get the harness and let me get into some detail. Just give me a second.
We love the details. I'll follow you, Nick. This is Nick's attic where he keeps all the parts between jobs.
Here it is. Let's go take a look.
I'm always amazed how fast you can put your hands on all these things.
Well, I know every piece where it goes. I just want to give a...
Going backwards downstairs here, Nick.
All right, take your time. No
There we
rush.
go.
What I'm not crazy about is this here. The control unit, you know, it's always designed to be on the firewall for the control unit because this is not going back with points, it's going back with the electronic Chrysler distributor. Like it's equipped right now, that way it was tested on the dynamometer. I should say, no, we had another ignition, but this is the one I use for many, many applications. There's a Mopo Performance distributor, I have it in there. And to put the harness in there, from the firewall, alternator, horns, windshield washer, water temperature, oil pressure, like so. Plug and play, okay? Then you got this harness, which is the control unit. I'll put it here on the firewall. I'm not crazy about it. If you take a look at my Kawasaki car, I do have electronic ignition, but this is hidden underneath the battery tray. So I extend the wiring and it's hidden and you guys don't see it because you don't have this control unit on a 70 Challenger or a 69 Charger. But in this case, in Eugene's Charger 500, there is a vacuum canister underneath the battery tray. So I got no room for the module to be put underneath the battery tray. But I'd like to hide it. Anyways, I'm gonna figure out a good place to put it, or unless Eugene doesn't mind having it on the firewall, but I'm not gonna do any holes in the firewall until I talk to Eugene first.
Yeah, gotta find a new place to stash it.
And you gotta see the wheels, guys. We've mounted one big tire on the 8-inch rim that belongs also to Eugene.
Nick, just as we stroll over there, let me tell you about a super chat that
Yes.
came in from Mr. John 613 Builds. He sent you $7.
Thank you, John. Thank you very much.
And he says, is a rotten 69 Barracuda fastback vinyl mod top car worth restoring? I guess
Wow.
it depends how rotten.
Yeah, it all depends on how much money. If you know, like some people, they want to restore a car and flip it, or restore it and keep it. In many cases, when I say to people, when you restore a car, sometimes it costs, in many cases, more money than buying another one. But if you're going to buy, if you want to build it, but you want to have the pleasure of building it and keeping it, it's a different story, like myself with Kawasaki. If sometimes you want to restore a car and flip it, you might lose money on it. So this is your choice.
You got to enjoy the process. Eh?
That's right. That's right.
And Nick, while we're at it, I got another super chat just came in from Don Lemmy, one of our constant
Yes.
supporters.
Yes.
Says he watched the Thanksgiving show and they celebrated Thanksgiving today with his family.
Yes.
He can't wait to see the assembly installed soon. I think he's talking about Eugene's
Oh,
assembly.
yes. Me too. I can't wait. You know, this is going to be the first time I'm going to go from underneath the car, which is going to be something cool. You know, we are going to put this in slow motion on video. George, you're going to do this together with me. And,
Oh, yeah, I'll be here.
And I don't care how long it takes. We're going to do it together. And also, I want to say again, if everybody missed our show yesterday, I want to say happy Thanksgiving to all the Americans down south of the border from Canada.
Right on.
And of course, we brought up a last-minute video yesterday for Thanksgiving for the U.S. of A.
And it was 6 weeks late for our Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yes, and our
viewers.
Canadian Thanksgiving was earlier, and it was a few weeks earlier in October, George?
That's it, October 11th, I believe.
October 11th. So anyways, I wanted to say Thanksgiving to all the Canadians also for October 11th, and yesterday for the Americans.
Right on. So now we're talking about tires.
Here it is, Eugene. Check this out. Does this look like a killer or what?
Yeah, baby.
This is a 15x8 wheel, a 275 60/15 tire, and I just love it. I just love this look.
Oh, it's meaty.
And you know what? I just can't wait to see it on the car. And we know we're not going to put no hubcap no dog dish, just 4 lug nuts. A real natural 812 look, just like what we have on Tim's Roadrunner.
Not 5 lug nuts, Nick?
5 lug nuts. Did I say 4?
I thought you said 4.
Oh, I'm sorry. 5 lug nuts.
We're going to put them all on.
Yes, and they're going to be chrome lug nuts, no hubcaps, and it's going to be a mean-looking car. It is a Charger 500, you guys. It's not an RT. It's a 500. It's one of those cars that designed also for NASCAR, which is for high speed. So
Very, very
let's
cool.
get it here and let's get going on it. You know, a lot of people are asking, hey, come on, Nick, let's get that Charger in here. And what do we got here? We got
People are, just before we leave the tires, Nick, people are asking what brand they are.
You know, that's a good question. A lot of people ask me that question, and I never came up with the answer. What
say?
brand are they? Eugene's got the answer for that.
What's it say on
It's
there?
got no name on it. Let's take a look.
They're just an empty black wall with a red line on it.
Actually, I'm going to mention it. I got Eugene's file in the engine room. I'm going to bring it up because Eugene gave me all the details where the connections are.
We'll check it out later.
Yeah, Eugene gave me everything this morning, so I'm going to read it out in a few minutes.
Nice. Now I interrupted you. You were about to show us
Yeah,
this
this is
beast.
an engine that's a 360 Magnum 1989 that my employee Leo is working on. Leo, what's going on with this engine, buddy? Talk to me, talk to me. The viewers want to know what you're doing with this motor.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Give me a
What are
moment.
you doing with it?
Well,
And where's it going?
it's going in a 71 Dodge Charger.
Okay.
I completely started over on this engine. Basically, all I used is the crank, the rods, and the block. And basically, I'm making a performance build on this. Hopefully 400 horse plus, hopefully. So that's the goal. I put on the cylinder heads on tonight. Rotating assembly is complete. Now, next week, I'll have my intake. I'm going to put on the valve train. Got to find a good set of valve covers. And after that, to the dyno.
To the dyno, and after that, if everything goes well,
It's going to go.
and it's going to be an easy installation because
It's a small block car receiving another small block.
so it's going to be a
it's
nice package.
It's a remove a small block to put a better small block, you know?
Upgrade.
Yeah, very
That's
much
gonna
of
be-
an upgrade.
Why not? It's good. And then, of course, you're also practicing on building
Yeah,
engine right
that's
now.
it. It's I get to apply what I've learned with Nick here all these months. It's nice now I get to apply it, you know? And but this is 2 years of gathering parts, finding the right parts, with your brother Phil helping me, you know, choose my parts wisely.
Right.
You know,
Correct.
it's not just parts off the shelf and try it. You know, it's everything's been it's a recipe. You know.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
And then
So-
when we put all this recipe together, we're gonna put it on the dyno and beat it.
Oh, yeah.
Rev it up.
6,000.
6,000.
Oh,
Is it gonna hold?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. We'll find out
6,000.
then.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And by the way, I got Paul's Camaro here,
Yeah.
1967, and I asked him because I wasn't so sure of the other car he owns, a red Corvette, also a 1967. So he's got a pair of cars, both Chevys, 1967, and they're both beauties. And he's here to fix a little noise he's got with the timing chain on this big block 396, which is unique. So I'm going to be finished here with it next week because I got to take up on another project, which is a 70 Challenger coming in, lime green 440. And this is not a drag car. This is going to be a road racer. So it's going to come in a couple of, when I finish this car, we're going to bring it in because I got to work on it with you,
Julian's
with Dan.
car.
Sorry?
Julian's car.
No, not Julian's car.
Oh.
Julian's car is the Trans Am, which we got the blue 455 Pontiac engine next to go on the dyno.
Yes.
After we finish with the Buick motor.
Uh-huh.
Because that Buick, we got,
It's giving us a hard time.
yeah, that 455 Buick is on the dyno. I got Manny working on it right now. We're going to go see him in a few minutes. He's got the, we got a vacuum leak on that 455 Buick. You know, we thought it was a carburetor, maybe the intake gasket. We replaced the carburetor. We replaced the intake gasket. We had a double intake gasket with the paper. And so far, no change whatsoever. All we've done was breaking the cam, which was not an issue. But the problem is when it comes to idle, we're just way too lean. Anyways, you know what? You know, let's take a walk in the dyno and see what that man is up to.
Nick, I just got to let you know about a few more super chats that
Go
poured
ahead.
in. They're definitely pouring in. Let me just get my microphone.
Take your time.
on so
Take
I
your
can,
time.
be
Put
heard.
on your mic.
Just a sec here. Oh my goodness. I need an extra hand. There we go.
Okay.
So let me see who was pouring in here. I think the first one I missed was Mike J with 20 bucks who says happy Friday and thanks for the Thanksgiving special.
Mike, thank you very much, Mike.
Thank you, Mike J.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Then there's Jive Hive Jeff, who says he loves the show and sent $10. Thank you, Jive Hive.
Thank you, Jai.
Jive Hive
Thank you.
Jeff. Then we got $5 from Max Wedge Dick Dastardly Runsack.
Thank
Wow.
you. Thank you, Max.
Max Wedge Dick
Max
Dastardly
Wedge, eh?
Runsack.
Okay.
$5 and he says, Nick, you should build yourself a Max Wedge so we can see one done.
You know, I'd like to see a 426 Max 2X come in and make a dyno test with a cross ram. And of course, there's different cylinder heads on that engine. I sure would love to see that. I don't have any. None of my clients have any. But who knows? Maybe one day something might come through the door and be surprised. And if that happens, believe me, man, we're all going to know about it. Let me tell you.
There we go. Sorry for the interruption, but thank you to all our super chatters. We appreciate it.
Okay, so let's go see. Man is trying something different here. We're trying to look for a vacuum leak through an engine. Let's take a look. Hey, Nick. Man, sorry to disturb you. I was just telling our viewers here where we got a 450.
Hey everyone.
We got a 455 Buick here, and we just broke in the cam, and that's all we did. And everything's gone well, except we just can't get on idle. It runs very lean. When you rev it 2 grand and further up, air fuel ratio is perfect. I broke in the cam. I did no further testing, and I've also can't get it to idle. It's running super lean. So I figured, is it the intake? Is it the carburetor? So what we've done is we also had the carburetor replaced. No change. We changed the base gasket. No change. Also, we've also replaced the intake gasket also with the paper. Thick it up. Compress it. No change. By the way, let me show the viewers. Let me just go get the gasket.
Go ahead.
I'll be back in 1 second. But anyways, this engine belongs to Scott from Ontario. And we have to get this one delivered very soon. So it's a factory cast iron intake manifold. Factory rockers, hydraulic flat tappet cam. It is a 455 cubic inch Buick motor. And you know, it's running on points.
Oh, I love points.
And you know,
They work.
broken the
George?
cam. Give
To
me,
interrupt, but Nick, another 2 super chats poured in.
Go
While
ahead.
that's happening, I'll go and scream into this microphone over here so people can hear me. Let me see where they were. Oh, they've already gone off my screen, but Melissa reminded me, and then I've already forgotten. There were 2 of them. One was saying they wanted to look forward to the Charger showing up. I believe that was Bill.
okay.
I'm with him.
And Dr. Go chimed in as well with a contribution. Thank you, Dr. Go. We're glad you're here.
Thank you, Dr. Go.
Thank you. Thank
I love
you.
a guy called Dr.
Sorry,
Go.
I'm
And-
an old man with glasses, and I'm trying to read these super chats on a tiny little phone screen. Sorry, guys.
Okay. Yeah. And look, I've also replaced this.
Yeah.
I replaced this with his other one that he has right here,
Okay.
which is a harder gasket. No change. I also worked with the intake gasket. I tried something like this just for fun, you know, because it's a thicker. Bolted it in, and the same issue.
And the same amount, right?
The same amount, no change. I take it at 2,000 RPM. There's no issue. But tomorrow, like you know, whatever we do tonight or tomorrow after the live show, we're gonna start working on it, see if we can get this going because I'd love to deliver this engine. I've got another engine to put on the dyno, which is a 455 Pontiac that belongs to Julian, his son Jonathan, for his 76 Trans Am, I
I
believe
saw
it
that
is.
Trans Am. It's a nice one. It's
It
clean.
is very nice car.
Even better.
Then I got the other Charger to bring in from George from Texas, which he bought from Manitoba up here in Canada. It's in storage right now. I want to bring it over, and he wants to install a 440. So George, if you're watching, give me a call so we know, so we can know where we stand, so we can get working on it. Because I'm bringing in a few other projects, so please give me a call to see where I stand.
Perfect.
And then Eugene's car should be here next week.
That's good news.
And I'm going to start putting, we got the transmission mounted on the block, on the engine. We got the torque converter. I got the shift
Came
improvement kit. I got the tires. And now we're just waiting for the car.
Fantastic.
Right, Leo?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Get
That's
that
a
car in here.
plan.
That's good.
That's
So don't let me disturb you, Manny.
it's okay, Nick.
If you find something, surprise me. Let me know right
I'll
away,
let you
please.
know right away.
Nick,
Okay.
I hate to say what one of your viewers guessed. They said there may be a hairline crack concealed by paint.
Could be. We don't know.
I'm looking.
We're
That's
looking.
why I'm applying a vacuum straight to the intake and listening for hissing noises.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be somewhere that we can see. It's not blowing blue smoke, so I don't think it's under valve covers. So hopefully
And you
it's
know,
somewhere.
when I had the engine running at 2,000 RPM, this is the PCV valve,
Yep.
the breather.
Yep.
I put my finger on. I felt no vacuum whatsoever. So what's going on here?
The other thing is there is no vacuum here. I can pull vacuum.
That's the crankcase.
Yeah, I'm not. So it's not. There's no vacuum here.
That's right.
So there shouldn't be.
There should be, but there is none.
Well,
No.
the vacuum
Wait a
goes
minute.
through it.
You're on the
On
intake.
the intake side.
Okay, you're on the engine.
Yeah, I'm on the engine
You could be
itself,
sucking air through the intake valves that are open through the cylinder.
which is fine.
Okay.
But the thing is, I'm sucking against the cylinder.
Yeah.
So I'm still okay.
Okay.
So as long as I can pull a vacuum, which it looks like I can,
Okay.
it's got to be a small leak somewhere around the edge of the intake, I'm thinking.
I was thinking if it's leaking from underneath the manifold, we should see it here
Yeah.
and there,
I should get vacuum.
which is the crankcase. That's
should get
correct.
vacuum.
That is correct.
Yeah, I'm not so far. So we'll
So
see what
we're not gonna stop until we
find the
figure it
problem.
out. You know, after all, that's why we put the engine on the dyno. We look for every kind of little problem there is.
Yeah, this would be a real pain if it was in the car.
And you know, when I got this pump from our client, the oil pump, which is external mounted, is a very, very thin paper gasket for the body. So I called George to order me a gasket for the body. I got one from Felpro. And George, thanks, man. This is a little bit thicker. And thanks to my brother George, he located one which is a little bit thicker, which I think will do the job. So that's another issue, but that's not what is my concern. Oil pressure is good. That's good. It's just let's find that vacuum leak for idle only.
Sounds good.
When I open up, rev it up, it's perfect air fuel ratio.
Yeah, so it's got to be some small leak on the intake somewhere. We'll find it.
And I want to thank you for putting up our screen, man. It works like a champ.
Perfect. That's what I
Okay.
wanted to hear.
Oh, yeah.
Nick, speaking of working like a champ, I just got to say hi for Jason Rock, who's in the chat. He's been screaming in the chat. He wants me to say hello to everybody and let you know that he wishes he could be here, but he's on the road.
Jason, how you doing?
Good for you, Jason.
Drive safe. Thank you. Thank you.
There we go.
Okay, what's next? So we got a couple of engines next door. We got the Chevy for Tony. I've got a 340 for one of my buddies.
I want to look at that purple Barracuda.
Oh, yes. Let's go check out that car that needs inspection because one of my
You're
clients.
welcome. Talk to you guys soon.
Hey, Manny, good luck, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, let me introduce you guys to Gerald. Gerald's from Hearst, Ontario. Hearst, we got Gerald, we got an engine building for Gerald here. It's a 383, the box, so it's 69.
Super beat
Okay, so he's brought it here all the way.
from Hearst.
Wow, how many hours is that trip?
It's about 11.
11 hours.
11 hours, but
And-
it came in a Dodge.
There it is. There it is.
Power wagon.
Nice.
Okay, so we're gonna work on the 383 that's brought us, and we needed a couple of pieces, so Gerald brought them in, so that's good. And we're gonna continue on it. I know it's gonna be a winter project, so I've got it here with a few others. And also, he also brought in his town flag, and he's also marked the name of the family himself, because I do this to every flag that comes into our shop to be hung.
Nick, who's got better viewers than we do?
Oh, we got the best viewers, you guys. Come on.
Come
And there it
on.
is. There it is. Gerald,
Stretch
I
it
know, Kelly, Fanny. All the way from Hearst, Ontario.
That's beautiful.
I want to thank you for the flag, which I do not have this flag, Mr. Gerald. There it is.
There we go.
There, that's a beautiful flag, by the way.
Next year we'll be celebrating our 100th anniversary.
Hey, cool.
Yeah,
Centenary for Hearst.
very nice.
Everybody go and buy something from the restaurants.
Yes, that's right. Okay, thank you. So
Nick.
that makes flag number 40, I believe, to be hung up.
Lucky 40.
40, yeah, and you know what? We got to get that scissor lift, you know? We got to get that scissor lift. Joel, thank you very much. It'll be my honor to put it up in my shop. And look what we've got here this week. We have a gentleman who bought this car, and I don't know if it's from out of town or it's not been driven for a few years. And according to Quebec regulations, it needs to pass inspection to get plated. And he's got a lot of little things. He's got a list. And of course, we made the list a little bit longer. And we have to fix some electrical issues, horns, windshield washer, wipers, backup lights. There was something else, whatever, harness, electricals, handbrake, I'm not sure. Anyways, Robert's gonna come by. He worked on it the other day. He's not finished with it. Oh yes, the charging system's not working on it either. We're gonna upgrade it from a 68 to a 1970 style with the two-field alternator, which he already has there, and he says, have it here. Leo, hold this for a second. I just want to give a little detail. In a 1968, when you have a voltage regulator like so, this one works with points. The type of alternator you should have one field. If you look here, this alternator has two fields. So this is a 1970 unit and newer. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the regulator to transistorize right here. I'll show you. Let me just go get it.
Those details matter, eh, Nick?
Yes. So I want to make it more simple. We have to also replace the safety neutral switch and the wiring because his backup lights didn't work, and it would start in any gear because the starter relay was grounded directly to the battery. In other words, if this car was in drive, somebody turned the key, the car would just take off. It would be very dangerous. But right now we hooked it up with the safety neutral switch and it works correctly.
Nick, I just got to throw in here a couple more super chats flying in tonight.
Oh, wow. Go ahead.
Roadrunner James with $5 who wants to know if a smoke test would help find the leak.
Yeah, we go through that too sometimes. We're going to do a simple vacuum test, and if we can't find it, we're going to try to do anything we can. You know, I don't want to start tearing apart the engine until I'm very sure. But, you know,
Let's see.
Manny has good ideas about this, you know.
There we go. And there was one more super chat from the Bandit, one of our biggest viewers.
Yes.
A great supporter of the channel. Hi, Bandit. He says, hi, Nick, Manny, George, Leo. Keep smiling, buddy. Happy late Thanksgiving from the Bandit.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Bandit.
And this is a late model 1970 unit that works with 2 fields on the alternator. So we're going to bolt this down. And always, you guys, remember, when you bolt in one of these regulators, you got to make sure you have a good ground to the body. If it's not grounded well, it will not work. And then we got a plug for it right here, which my brother George supplies everything for me. Plug it in, and we're going to eliminate the regulator with the points. Put one of these styles like 1970, and then he should have no issues whatsoever. Because I was told that alternator works, it charges. But the problem is the regulator setup. So we're going to change that and make it work for him.
And it's shiny chrome.
It is. It's a brand new one. It's made by Standard. And you know what? They make good stuff, and we'll go with that.
Nice.
And then I got a speedometer. His speedometer doesn't work. So we got him a speedometer cable. That's another issue.
Yeah,
Once your washer pump's not working, and it's electric, so we're going to put a push button on it because it's supposed to be manual, but he goes, Nick, make it electric for me. And if you look at the safety neutral switch, one pin is missing. Also damaged over here, it's stuck. And also, there's no wiring to it. So how do you want this thing to work? It's impossible. This activates your backup lights and makes sure your car starts in park and neutral only. This is for an automatic car with a 3-pin.
Jeez,
And
Nick, the details, the stuff that you've forgotten must be more than most people know.
I know. Then I got a block here that belongs to Robert. It's a 400. He's building a 71 Challenger, and he's going to build a basic 400 non-stroker because he's got a 400 in there that's a stroker that he's had for I don't know how many years ago, and he's not happy with it. I don't know. You know, sometimes some people just want a simple engine and cruise around. You want something like Kawasaki. You know, 400 horsepower is great. It's a 400. We're going to build as a 400 cubic inch, not a stroker, mild cam. He just wants to cruise with it.
Bonus.
It's a beautiful 71 Challenger with a 4-speed.
You can
Plum crazy. That's right. That's right.
My favorite color.
And what do we got here? We got a couple of radials.
donations from your generous guest today.
Yes, we got something from Gerald. He brought him in. He goes, Nick, I have no, what do you call it? Use for them. He has no use for them. I guess they're A body or maybe B body.
Yeah, this one
I'm not
says
so sure.
Chrysler.
I know the I know my E bodies. That this is not E bodies whatsoever. You know, the viewers are going to tell us. You know, they always leave a comment, and you'll be surprised how much information I get from viewers. So I got to thank our viewers for that because, you know, I don't know everything. You know, I learn things every day, and I got to thank my viewers for that.
Nick, I was checking these out earlier. I found it very interesting. They look almost identical when you look at the controls.
Yes.
But the Chrysler one weighs nearly twice as much as the Dodge one. Does that mean it's got a bigger amplifier in there or something? Or is it just like Chrysler and Dodge, everything Chrysler's heavier?
Yeah, this is slightly heavier. Why? I don't know.
I'm guessing a bigger amplifier so you get louder sounds out
Well,
of
there's
your...
part numbers here.
Who knows?
This one has no number. Yeah, this one feels heavier, right?
Educate us, viewers.
Oh, anyways.
Nice. Also, more super chats pouring in, Nick. I can't
Okay.
believe it. Oh my God.
Who do we thank this time?
I got to keep interrupting you.
It's okay, man. I got to thank them. Come on.
Steve V sent $10 and say, hey, Nick, as you know, the old the old 90s LT1 engine used reverse flow cooling that cools the heads first before the block.
Like so. Right there. Yes, it's a reverse cooling system. Yes, I'm aware of that. And it's got the distributor behind the water pump.
And he wants to know why automakers don't do that anymore.
Well, they designed it for, you know, maybe they wanted to do experiment. Like the cool, what you want to make power is, you want the cylinder block with the rings to be hot. And then you want the heads to be cooler. That's what makes power. But they made a reverse flow, so the water goes through the heads, and then pick up some heat after, and then go through the cylinder head, through the cylinder block, get more heat, and then bring it out. But I don't know, the LS1, I don't think it was the same way. They changed it or something. I'm not so sure. Yeah, they did a reverse cooling, so the old, I guess the old system worked before. Maybe because they're aluminum heads versus cast iron. I'm not so sure why they did it.
Good answer and good timing with the super chat. Then we got another super chat.
Go ahead.
From Jankman1 who sent $10.
Jack.
He said he's got a 1968 Roadrunner with a 383. He bought it in September of 67. It was the first one bought in New Jersey.
Wow.
Richard Petty came to the dealership and he told him that his engine had 440 heads. Is that true? He heard it from the king himself.
Okay, but let me ask you, 68, 383, 440, 68 also had the same casting. 68 to 1970 had the 906 casting. So 383, 440 is the same cylinder head. That's all I can tell you guys.
There you go. You
And
agree with
Richard
Richard
Petty, that's something cool, man. Richard Petty from North Carolina, Charlotte. King of NASCAR, I should say. You know.
There we go. And
Yeah.
speaking of kings or young princes and princesses, we got $6.99 from CCR Automotive.
Oh wow.
And they said, hey guys, have a great weekend from Vasily and Christina. Of course, they're going to pass by for a visit soon as they get a chance, but we know they're working hard at their new shop.
Thank you. All right.
Great to hear from you guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you, everyone.
Very nice. You don't have to send us money though to say hi.
I wanted to say hello to someone, Abdul from Qatar.
Wow.
Check this out, Abdul. This is down at 60. I finally finished it. I had to say his name because you know what? We were talking back and forth on the Dana, and here it is. Yes, this is also for an e-body, CUDA Challenger. So yours should look like this when it's installed in the car.
The whole world wants them, eh, Nick?
Yeah, of course. Then it's 60.
Wow, desirable object. I hope Abdul found his.
Yes, and you know, I'm sure like I wanted to say something like I wanted to say that I'll continue yesterday. And you know, sometimes when we do a live show, I go through the chats as much as I can. They go through fast, and there are some good people out there that maybe I probably missed. Maybe they repeated it a couple of times. One special person I know, and I feel bad for him, is a good viewer of ours, and his name is Ed. And I probably missed his chat. He came up and, you know, he always gave us credit for doing a great show and everything. And I apologize for that. And I also apologize for others because I just can't catch up on the chats. There's just too many. They go fast. And sometimes I try to read them as fast as I can. And I try to do my best. And it's only George and I that we do all this together. You know, it's not easy,
I got to
guys.
apologize to Ed too, Nick. The messages are scrolling by in front of me, but I'm an old man wearing glasses. I'm trying to read them. I didn't mean to skip over you, Ed, but I'm sorry it happened, man.
We try, yeah. We apologize for that. And I apologize for the others too because I'm sure I missed on a lot of them. And you know, after the show's over, I go home late at night. And the video stays on the channel. And I start reading everybody's chat. I take my sweet time, and I feel sorry that I couldn't answer. And there were simple things I could have answered, but you guys, if you're in my shoes, it's not easy.
We hope you understand.
It's not easy. And you know, I wish I could answer everybody. And I can't even catch up on the emails. You know, George and I, what we can handle, comments, it's not easy. Look, we have visitors. We have one here today. We had one the other day. So we do the best we can.
We do, and I feel bad that we always shout out the super chats, but we miss so many of the non-super chats. But I mean, they pop out in bright colors, so it's kind of hard for me to
You
miss.
know, yeah, of course, and you know, like I said, a lot of people with the super chat, they help us here, support our channel in every way. So everything that comes in, I put it back into the shop and keep us going.
There we go.
There you
Well
go.
said, Nick. Thanks for saying
Thank
that.
you.
We got the best viewers everywhere.
Good night, guys.
Hey, take
George.
it easy, Georgie.
Good night,
George, take care.
Brother George. Good night, George. And now the Barracuda. We never spoke about the Barracuda much. Just talk about the what
Have
it's
a little
doing.
look. You showed us the list. You showed us
This
under the
is
hood.
this is an A-body 1968 Barracuda fastback with a fold-down rear seat. It's an automatic car. Yes, it is. Of course. I was just talking about the switch. And purple is not the correct color for that year, of course.
Have a look in there.
And it is a unique car. I love the back window on this, you guys. Look at this. Not a CUDA, and it's not a CUDA. It's a Barracuda.
Yeah, I made that mistake earlier.
That's right. That's right.
E-body started in 1970.
But the old, I think 69, they called the A-body, in 69, I think they called it a CUDA. But 68 was not a CUDA, it was a Barracuda. And you know, if I believe I'm not an A-body specialist. I know my E-body's better. Our viewers are going to give us the answer.
And Nick, the viewers are discussing the color. They're right. It's not exactly purple. It's,
No, it's
too light.
It's got more of a pinkish color to it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of pink. Somebody called it burple.
A purple? You know,
It looks close to magenta.
you're correct. It is a different purple from Chrysler.
It's pretty, and it's got some twinkle in
In
it.
violet. Yeah, it is.
Nice.
It is, but it is a nice car, you know.
It's eye-catching.
I remember when they made super stocks with the Hemi, 50 units like this, and the Dodge Dart 68 was it with the 426 Hemi super stockers for drag racing, 50 units of each from Dodge and Plymouth.
The fiberglass hoods and fiberglass fenders.
Yeah, they were real race cars, not for the street.
Bumpers, I think.
Yeah, bumpers are fiberglass. And
They were.
cut up like the.
Thank you, John Sanchez, for your super chat. $5, not even a question. Thank you, John.
Thank you, John. Thank you. And look what else we got here. We've got an SS Impala. No, it's not an SS Impala, sorry. A nice red on red 66 convertible, Chevy convertible. Beautiful car.
It's an
Three
Impala,
tw-
it's just not an SS.
That's right. It's a beautiful Impala, red on red. It belongs to our client, George. He's got a 327. He wants to refresh, give it a little bit more horsepower. Just a simple, nice driver. And we're just taking it apart, and that's another job for the winter to be done.
Is it good news for George? Did you find anything in there?
Well, everything's good, except we have to deck the block quite a bit. And he just bought another engine from somebody in Alberta, I believe. Anyways, when it comes in, we're going to build two engines into one, which are both going to be 327s. And we're not going to go with this intake manifold because we want to go with an aluminum intake with a bigger carburetor, because this intake doesn't allow us to use what carburetors we want to use.
Correct. That's the old style.
That's right. And there's Gerald's 383 right here. We have the block decked. We have the engine balanced. He's still staying with the standard bore. I'm just waiting to push the connector rods to make it free floating. And Luke, if Luke is watching, your 383 is right here. Kept warm, buddy. Still waiting for you. Right here. This belongs to Luke, Coastal Auto Reaction from Victoria, British Columbia. Another YouTuber.
Make sure you check out his channel, folks. He's making a lot of cool content with a new Jeep that Uncle Bobo bought, and they're out there bashing around out in the woods. It's crazy.
That's cool. That's cool. And if you guys want to see a little update on the NEIKO Camaro, we started working on it.
NEIKO.
We got some engine pieces, which I'm going to take you guys right now in the engine room, and let's take a look.
Let's have a peek.
Isn't that cool, eh?
Beautiful.
This is awesome, man.
I love the wiring harness, man. Brand new.
You know, I love doing these detailed stuff. Don't bring me the car. I like to show it off like that. Go to car shows, like I did with the Keeper.
Yeah.
I like to go to car shows without the car. Bring the engine, the dry shaft, the differential, the pistol grip, you know, or the automatic transmission, whatever. And they see the whole thing on display, like we did in Quebec City a few years ago.
Yep.
It was awesome. People were saying, "Where's the car?" I told them, "This is what you guys see. You don't see. I mean, you don't see this all this detail.
Mechanical.
You know, once you put the car over, you hide everything." So anyways, when I built my 440 for the Kawasaki, which I'm doing it this winter for sure, I want to show the details. And by the way, I'm going to put another 4-speed behind it with a dry shaft and another Dana E-body. Cool. Yes,
Got
sir.
plans.
Okay, and it's right here, buddy. You guys, Nick's Garage 440, right here. If you guys go on Teespring, you'll find them on sale.
Nice. We have
Okay.
a selection of all kinds of wonderful goods,
There
but
we go.
you better grab them soon if you want them in time for Christmas. We're running out of shipping time.
Oh, I just wanted to show something else. Look at this. I keep buying stuff, George. I keep buying water pump houses, water pumps. I buy distributors. I buy them in stock. The reason is every time I want to order something, there's a back order. So you know what? I just keep buying stuff, and I buy them and keep them in stock, because you know why? I always have these big block mopers coming in, or small blocks, or whatever they are, and hopefully I have everything in stock.
You were
okay.
about to show us the NEIKO engine.
Yes, let's take a look.
Oh, look at that.
Tony, if you're watching from Toronto, this is your NEIKO 427. I've got the valve train in, and it's a solid lifter cam, flat tappet, roller rockers, 1.7 ratio. It's got the rectangular port heads. I've got the intake manifold on the other side. I'm ready to put it together. I know it's another winter job. We're going to get it done. I finally got the camshaft, which you got from Scuderian. I finally put it in. I degreed it. We're in there. We put the water pump, the oil pan. So this is going to be slowly but surely done very soon. So this is going to be finally, I've had it for a while.
It looks so good, Nick, the way it pops off your new floor, too.
Yes, yeah, and I got to thank my, of course, all the viewers and all the supporters. This is where the money goes. I buy things to keep my shop rolling, and I got to thank you guys for that.
Amen.
And here's a 340 I'm working on for Dodge Dart. It's a good friend of mine's. We've got another 340 we're building. Something very simple, just to get a little bit over 400 horsepower for a nice driver. So we're starting from scratch.
It always makes me smile, Nick, when you say something simple, just over 400 horsepower.
Yeah.
It's nothing much.
Yeah, you know what? It's going to be a cruiser, and it should be well. It should be very good.
Nice.
And what else do I got? I've got all these parts ready. I'm doing awesome things for my brother.
Nick,
Okay.
Rick Salopal sent you $5, and he says, have you seen the Hoonigan 3rd generation Camaro?
No, I have not.
1,000 horsepower.
Thank you. And no, I have not.
You better go check that one out.
I'm gonna check it out.
3rd generation. I'm sure it's on YouTube.
Oh, I'm sure it is. There's a lot of things to catch up on, man. Wow. Okay. And you know what? I wanted to also say that someone sent me an email. Eugene told me that, Nick, it's 50 years of Kawasaki this year, 2021. Because the film was released in March 1971. That's right. 1971. So it's 50 years.
That's
and
cool.
People were saying, you know, there was an article I read that it's a dying out thing. I said, that's funny. I put it back on the map. The past 2 years, all I talked about was a Kawasaki Challenger from Vanishing Point
Yeah, we're not going to let it
with
die,
Barry
man.
Newman. And anyways, it is one of my favorite films, one of my favorite cars, and I have it. And I've been talking about it to all my viewers, my customers, my friends, my family, my brothers, and they know it's the car I love the most, and I have it here, and I like showing it off, and it's 50 years now.
And you're keeping the name Barry Newman alive, Nick, too. I mean, Mr. Newman is still kicking, of course.
Yeah, he's still alive. I wish I could meet him one day and bring him to my car, or I'll go meet him, of course. I'll bring him down the car. Maybe he can sign it for me. I'll take him for a ride, or I'll even let him drive it. I don't mind.
I got to let the viewers know on Instagram, we put together a few photos that have the hashtag Barry Newman on them.
That's right.
And they're among the most popular hashtag Barry Newman posts on Instagram.
That's right.
People
There
love
we
your
go.
posts.
That's right.
Check it out. Nick's Garage Official.
That's right. Okay, maybe let's do the magic part, right? Now, I left my glasses in the front. Where'd I leave them?
Oh, I can go get them for you, Nick.
Yeah.
If you want to sit down here in front of the computer, I'll get you
Okay.
set up.
I think I left them in, you know what, George? I don't know. Maybe I left them in the front table.
I'll track him down, boss.
Okay.
I'll
I
just
wanted
get
to
you
thank
set up.
Mark's family from Michigan, who sent us this rapid transit system logo.
1 minute.
Okay. Wow. Old car, I just missed that. I think Jason, old car guy,
Got him.
I just missed it. Thank you.
Yes, there was a super chat from Old Car Guy. Here it is.
Jason, thank you very much. Thanks for all you do, guys. Check out my biggest shop update video, premiering at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Another guy, OCG, which here he is. That's his new logo.
This is the old logo.
That's the old logo. There he is. He also has his own YouTube channel. Check him out, you guys.
And Nick, he just built a garage in like next to no time. It's fantastic. It was a slab of cement a few weeks ago, and now it's a standing structure. It's
Good for
very
you,
cool.
man.
Check
Good
it out,
for you.
man. It's a dream come true.
That's nice. I'd like to, you know what, we wish I had the time to visit these places and go here and go there, go to car shows, and it's hard. You know, it's like we're just a two-man team here. Manny helps me part-time. I got Leo helping me. I'm also showing Leo how to go about things. You know, he's a new guy on the block, and he wants to learn old school, so we do the best we can.
Yeah, Nick doesn't even have time to watch other videos on YouTube. He barely has time to sleep. This man doesn't sleep.
I know, and I'm here tomorrow too. And what am I going to do tomorrow? Hopefully, I'm going to work with Manny, working on that Buick on the dyno. Yes, we're going to do some testing, find out the problem before I get this delivered. And you know, we haven't checked out the horsepower. It's factory 360, 510 torque. We're going to find out. All right, here we go. Charger Dave, somebody make that happen. Oh, I don't know. Car guys like you missed Nick was showing your engine. Darren, thank you. Tell that to Luke. Okay, Bandit, hey, Nick, so awesome. Keep learning from the 440 King. Wow. Okay, that's cool, man.
You
That's
guys are
cool.
the best. They say the nicest things, don't they?
Yeah, Leo, keep up the good work, you guys. Hi from Quebec City, John McDonald. Thank you, John.
Yeah, salut
Yeah.
Québec.
Okay, let's go. Bonjour. Yeah, from Quebec City, yep.
Thanks,
Down-
Melissa, for the moderation tonight, and
Yes,
always,
Melissa's always on board, and she's always there for us. Melissa, thank you very much, Melissa.
great job.
Daniel Reed, hello, Nick. Come down to Lebanon Valley Dragway next summer. I wish I can. And you know what? Maybe I will, because I've been to Lebanon Valley already once.
Nick, do you want to talk about the next trip you've been talking about a lot to me off camera? There's a certain trip coming up in March you're looking forward to.
Yes, you know, I just wanted to say it's going to be my first time I'm going to show off my Challenger. It's going to be in Motorama, Toronto, in I believe the first or second weekend of, I don't know the dates exactly. Motorama in Toronto.
In March.
I'm sorry, yeah, in March, but in Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to visit there. We're going to go with a few cars, a few guys, and I'd like to meet a lot of our viewers because we have a lot of viewers from Ontario.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fun. You know, I'm just going to go there, chat with everybody. That's all I care, and have a good time. So that's what we're looking forward to, being there.
Yeah, so let's be safe so we can all make it.
Okay, look at that. Jason Rock has a sticker on his pickup. Good for you. Richard M. Lowe. I
Jason's a
overslept.
super fan.
Well, Richard, where you sleeping? Wake up, buddy. Okay, now Nick watches Cold War Motors just about every week. Yes, sir. Thank you. And
Actually, guys, I think you often see Nick Garage comment on Cold War Motors. That's me. I love to watch that
That's
show
right.
while I'm editing.
George is doing that while we're editing. That's right.
fantastic
Motorama
channel.
returns March 11th, 12th. Yes, that's correct. Motorama. Thank you, Barry Tube. Motorama returns March 11th, 12th, 13 in Toronto, Ontario. That is correct.
There we go. And there's a super chat
2021.
for you, Nick.
I'm sorry, 2022. Sorry, 2022. Joel, thank you, Joel. Hey, guys, just wanted to say love, peace, and joy to you. Thank you very much, Joel Jenkins.
Or maybe it's Joel. Joel
Joel,
or Joel?
sorry, Joel.
We're not sure.
Sorry, Joel.
It goes both ways.
Here's another one. Cheers, Yellow Cuda. Hello from Holiday, Florida. Thank you, thank you.
Wow.
Killer Kowalski. We're lucky to have you, Nick, and your crew, too. Thank you, Killer Kowalski.
We love your screen name.
Yeah, you got my name, all right. Hey, Nick. Okay, here's another one. Nephew. Okay, here's another one.
Hey, there's Luke.
Where's Luke?
I think he's just come up in the chat.
I
if
will
you
have
let
to
it flow.
make it. Nick, I'll have to make it a Motorama. It's been a few years since I've been down for it. View Mountain Lake. Okay, we'll see you then. Bill, Claudia. Hey, Nick, see you at Motorama. Okay, I see you. I better show up at Motorama. A lot of people want to see me there.
Yeah, we've announced it now.
Bill Jemison. Thank you, Nick. Really hoping to get up there this summer to see you. Bill Jemison from Livingston, Pennsylvania.
Thank you, Bill, for your
Right.
continued support.
That's right, and he supports us every time. He's always on the comments. There's Mark Hammer.
Mark Hamner, the chief.
Hamner, yes, sir. Thanks for having me there. Merry Christmas to all. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Mark Hamner's a fire chief, everybody. That's why he puts all those engines in his comments.
Yes. Cold War Motors rocks. Yes, it does.
It sure does. They're doing some great stuff, Nick.
Yes, they do.
As we were just saying, I know you've got no time to watch.
I've
but
seen a few of them, but I love those guys, man. They're good. Darren's Mopar Express. Hello, Nick, from Kingston, Ontario. What heads and valves Leo have on his engine build?
Yeah.
He's got the original cast iron heads with the original valves with a little bit of cleanup in the bowl area. And he's going with the same cylinder heads from cast iron. And this is Luke. How to at least make a stop and say hello in a bad service area. Oh, wow.
Hey, we're glad you've chimed in. Keep your wallet in your pocket tonight, please, Luke.
Okay, here's another one. Jason Rock is asking if I use crane cams and do you like them? Yes, I've used crane cams. Yes, and they're good. Yes, I like them.
Cool.
Frog Wizard of Program, come on over to Northern Maine sometime, Nick. We make even better putters than you guys.
Oh,
Frog, oh wow, I didn't
that's
know
a
that.
challenge, man.
That's a challenge, man.
It's
You know
hard to
what?
beat Patate de Mille.
I know. You know, it's an offer we can't refuse. Let's go down there if we have a chance.
It's worth a chance.
Okay, Louis
love
Katz. Okay, Louis Katz. Hey, we're still drinking Chipuro.
Watch last night's show if you didn't already, guys.
Yeah.
Beautiful package came
Yeah.
in from Louis and his family.
Louis, did you see the video we put up last night live? Check it out.
He sure
we
did.
drank. We drank all the Chipuro, man. Okay, Louis Katz from Port Melbourne. Claudia, which day are you going to Motorama? We're going to be there all 3 days. Claudio.
So the answer is yes.
Yes, all 3 days. Daniel, hey guys from Florida. Daniel, thank you. Gregorius, here he is. Where is he? Good. Do you still have any of the Australian tap water left? Yes, we do, Greg.
There's a
Yes,
few
we
drops.
do. And by the way, George gave you the information on the tires. If not, send me an email. I'll give you the exact details.
Yeah, Gregorius, I reached out to you on Patreon, so there should be a message there for you about the tires. If you didn't get it, let me know. I'll send it again.
Yes. Okay.
New super chat
Gregorius,
just popped up.
Thank
Nick.
you. Gerald Trombley, does Leo have a roller cam on his 360? Yes, he does. NYPD and U.S. Marine Corps support. Nick's Garage. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. Tony Ray. Hey, Tony. Thank you
Rapp.
for your date. See you next week. Tony, I'll see you next week, buddy. Thank you.
Tony's the man.
Tony's the man. That's the man with the Yenko. Yes, sir. The man with the Camaro. Another one from Toronto.
And another powerful supporter of the channel.
Very, yes. I got to thank him. Very special. Nick can confirm, everyone, that no motor came from the factory with dual valve springs. No, I don't think so. No. No mopar came with dual valve springs. No, not that I know of. No. Brian Libya, I have seen cast iron intakes crack and leak vacuum mainly through around the threaded vacuum port, maybe where something checking could be leaking on the bottom side as well. Maybe try a different intake. Yeah, my brother mentioned that today. Try a different intake, and you know what? Worst comes to worst, we might have to do that.
They're going to track it down. Nick,
Johnny's on evening, guys. Missed the shop. Come on, Johnny, where are you? Come by. You went to work or what?
Luke is apologizing for missing the show tonight, but Luke, you do not have to apologize,
Yeah.
man. You're a busy man. We understand.
And we got Joe Bear 83. Hello from New Brunswick. Thank you, man. Louis Katz. Yes, I know Mulgrave near La Trobe University. Oh, Louis, thank you for the olive oil. Louis, my wife is thanking you for the olive oil.
Oh, Nick, speaking of your wonderful family, I just want to remind you that something special is coming
Oh,
up
yes.
for us right after the show.
Yeah, my daughter is treating us to supper tonight.
Oh,
So right after the live show, we're gonna have some food delivered to us by my daughter, supporting us on this dinner tonight. So one for Manny, for you, for me, for George, and whoever's here. So we're gonna have a good time tonight.
what a sweetheart.
So we're gonna have a.
Thank you very much, eh?
That's our daughter. Yeah.
Yeah, my tummy's already rumbling. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to
me
it.
too.
Me too, man. I'm getting hungry right now. So it should be here around what 8:15 or so, right after the live show.
Wow.
Thank
I'm going
you.
to talk to you just up until then, folks.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, here, check out Nick's awesome.
Yeah, you get a
Okay,
lot.
merch. I'm watching from Lockwood, Missouri. Steven. Thank you, Steven. And we got David Daniel Boyd. Hey, Nick, what do you think of E85 fuel? I don't know. I haven't used it yet. I'll be honest with you.
No.
But it works. It's good stuff. And there's nothing wrong with it. Look, Ontario loves Nick's Garage. Thank you, David.
We love you, Ontario.
Yes, we do. And we're going to be there in March 2022.
Yes, we are.
Okay, here we go. Boss Cole 09. Hello from New Zealand. Nick, hope you, Manny, George, and Leo are well. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, Louis Katz. My moonshine is Cheparaton got busted from the police manufacturing illegal alcohol.
Oh, no.
Hey, listen, buddy, just ship it here, buddy. We'll take it. Look, he got busted.
So we got some of the last stuff.
Hey, it's a souvenir now. We keep it or what?
Of course, this is all allegedly.
Ah,
What we
Louis.
got was just tap water.
You know, I'm surprised it went through customs. No?
I have no comment.
Could be no comment. You know what? It could be, we could say it's water. It could be moonshine. It doesn't
That's
matter.
why I'm saying it's allegedly.
Okay, here is my daughter. She's saying, hello, you're welcome. Thank you, Eleni. Thank you very
Eleni.
much.
Fantastic.
Thank you. There, we got it. I got it now.
Nick, you're blessed in so many ways. You've got such a great business, so many good friends, so much know-how, and a family to match.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thank you. Thank you.
Very lucky man.
Thank you very much. I am.
bandit.
I have to admit, yes, I'm a very lucky man with my family. Okay, what's Louis Cat saying? Varkin sent it to Nick cheaper in the long run.
Somebody's being very rude about Leo's mustache.
Okay, what's under Leo's nose? Okay, Jason Rock is asking.
It's November. You got to grow a stash for November.
Yes, Joe, that is correct. Nick plans to visit on Orlando? Oh, yeah, Nick. Any plans to visit Orlando? Not yet. Not yet. Maybe. I've been to
yeah.
Florida many, many times.
You could build a Hemi for Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah.
Get them moving.
And here's another one. View on Lake One. Moonshine is not illegal in Canada. Yes, we know that. Okay, thanks for everyone for helping the channel with. Okay. Magnaflux at 455 intake. Man, that's a good way. No way. Thank you, man. That's, we might go through all that. It's a mystery for me. I couldn't find it.
You're going to find it, and you're going to let everybody know when you do.
Yeah. There, Nick. Your
There's
wife.
there's a question.
What's this now?
My wife says thank you for the nice comments.
Oh, thank you very much. You're so welcome. I didn't realize you were pointing at me, Nick.
That's right.
Lovely.
This is yours.
Thank you, Sula. You're the best.
Yeah.
And thank you for all the use of your husband. I'm sorry for all the hours I keep him away from you.
From home. Okay, here we go. Roadrunner James, Leo, put an air grabber on the charger.
Oh,
there you go.
man.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay, James Letta. My eldest daughter makes the best coffee on the planet, and her younger sister bakes banana nut bread, smells up the whole house and salivating at the mouth.
Wow.
Daughters are the best.
Nice.
Yep, and I still call my daughter my little girl.
Yeah.
She always will be.
She always will be, that's for sure. Okay, here it is.
Now I want some banana bread.
Okay, let's call him. Let's call him up and tell him to send us.
Send us a slice.
Hello from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA. Thank you, CDM.
We love you guys.
Hey, thank you, eh? Frog, Wizard of Prague. I hope I pronounced
Yeah,
that right.
Frog Wizard of Prague.
Thank you.
Leo, Stachi is just fine. Keep it up. There you go.
I couldn't grow one at Leo's age.
That's it.
Okay, Blue Hill Cemetery. How about another live show tomorrow? Well, man, we did one yesterday, one today. Give us a break. Tomorrow we got other things.
I got to edit tomorrow, guys, so we have a big video coming Monday
Yeah.
morning.
Yes.
Over 1 hour of transmission fun.
Okay, we have a Dan Brooks saying hello from Long Island, New York. Love the show.
Island.
Thank you, Dan.
Thanks for watching, Dan.
Lee Harris from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Thank you, too. And here's another one. Any project building a high power leaning tower of power, Chrysler Stellan 6? No, not yet. Nothing
Never
yet.
built one so far.
Not yet.
Not
High
yet.
5 CHP. Not
Honestly,
yet.
I would put one in my Chevy if we could find one.
Yeah.
I have a, the Joe man. I have a 440 that needs board in only one cylinder. Is it acceptable to use? Yes,
liner.
use a liner. And use all the same bore in all 8 cylinders. Yes, go ahead, use the liner. What engine was the 64 Imperial? Well, I don't know. 63.3?
A 64 Chrysler engine.
Yeah, of course. Probably a 413 or a 426 wedge.
There you go.
Comes
I like
out.
that.
Pat
Yeah.
Cassidy, Leo 360, let's go 500 horsepower. That's what Pat's telling me. Go
Yeah.
for it.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
Shag Nasty, hi Nick. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Shag.
Here's another one to Munchie's Transmit. Teddy's Gun Shop. Kent Thomas, Torrington, Connecticut. You guys rock. Thank you, Teddy.
Nick, I just realized we didn't hear an engine tonight. Is there anything we can start to say goodbye?
No, I don't have anything.
Nothing.
The Camaro is apart.
Wow.
That is.
The Barracuda.
It's,
don't know, we gotta
it
make
sounds
sure.
pretty good. It's
start.
almost a straight pipe, that car. It
Yeah?
sounds pretty good. Sounds
You
pretty
really
good.
want to see it? Thanks.
Yeah.
Just something to say goodnight with. We always have a little bit of engine sound before we go.
Okay, here it is. James Letlaw said 415 came in a 64 Imperial. Thank you. I figured that.
I knew our fans would have the answer.
I know they have it. Hi from Long Island, New York. What a hole. Okay.
Strong
Hello,
Island.
Nick from Burlington, Ontario. Thank you for your advice on my 273. Thank you, John. You're welcome.
Thanks for watching, John.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hey,
Mac
here's
Franks.
Dinky one of our constant fans. Thanks
No,
for watching, Dinky.
no. Mac Franks are the 455s all the same or not the same? Pontiac, Olds, Buick. No, nothing's interchangeable. They're all 455s. The Buick, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, nothing interchanges. They're completely 3 different divisions.
They're all special.
Even though they are all General Motors.
Which one's your favorite?
I like them all. Here's Eugene Castle. Hi, Nick, George, and Leo. Thank you for showing my wheel with the tire mounted. I can't wait until to see them on the 500. You're not the only one, man. Me too.
That's
I want
gonna
to see
be
it.
nice.
Thank you, sir, and thank you
gonna
for your
look-
patience with us.
It's
Yes.
gonna look awesome at black wheels on a yellow car.
Yeah.
Wow, it's gonna look mean, man.
With the
It's
red
gonna be hard to say
outline
goodbye
there.
to that car.
Yeah, 500
Yes.
plus horsepower underneath the hood.
Oof.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, man.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be something.
And Tim Butler, we got Tim Butler, loves the 67 Camaro. Hi, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Right, Tim?
Ever done anything with a 5.9 RT? No, not yet. Okay, Mike Frank, even the blocks, yes. Here's another one, Dililis. Tisu Nicola Heretismata Apo Chicago, from Chicago. Dililis Heretismata Apo Chicago.
That's an interesting question, Nick. Do you need to know French to visit Quebec?
No, there's a lot of bilingualism in Quebec, you guys. So, Roadrunner, you take a visit to Quebec, everybody speaks English there. Don't worry about it.
Except a lot of the road signs are French only.
Yeah,
So
you know
might
what?
get a little confused with the signs.
Yeah, when it comes to the streets in Quebec, it's only French.
That's
you
true.
know?
That's true.
We live in a French province, but if you go in where all the tourists are, everything is bilingual.
Yeah. And the French-speaking folks, all they want to know is that you're trying. As long as you try a word or two, they'll switch to English and help you out.
That's it. There you go, man.
Here's another spray sparkling sparingly with carb cleaner. Yes, we've done that. I did that yesterday. I didn't get nothing yet on it. No, I checked that day. I did that yesterday.
Thanks for all the suggestions, guys. Nick's working on it.
And we have Matt Mohan saying, hi, Nick, stay alert and stay safe. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Just to let you know, we're coming up on time.
Okay,
if
Nick
you
is the
wanna get
Mopar
that in and
King.
start in.
And Clint, thank you, Clint. Roadrunner James, absolutely not. Roadrunner James here. The wheel who was it? I just saw something. Thank you. I lost it. Hey,
Sorry, I'm
Nichols.
trying to keep it rolling.
Oh, it's okay. Okay, let it go. I told you I can't catch them. There's just too many.
There's just so many. And when we stop to answer one, they pile up underneath, and then we miss 50.
Yeah, the band is asking, what's on the dyno? The 455 Buick, like I said earlier.
Yeah, we'll be getting the answer on that soon.
Enjoy the dinner, George. That's what George is telling us. George Zile, enjoy your dinner, you guys.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to mine.
Okay, come on. 8:15. It should be coming in any minute.
I skipped
Hello.
lunch today.
And
Did
my
you?
daughter's
Oh.
treating us to supper tonight, eh?
She's a superhero. She doesn't have to do that.
Nick with a stock Carburetor
nice.
773 440
Nice.
need bigger jets to compensate for the E10. Possibility? That I don't know. I've never tried it, so I couldn't tell you.
Yep. I got Jason there.
Where's Jason?
Keep up
Okay.
the great work, Leo.
Yeah.
Give a thumbs up if you see it. Jason, I see it. Thank you.
Gerald Trombley, my friend had a 1970 Pontiac Strato Chief with a 454 badging on it. He said it was a Canadian car made in Quebec. It could be possible, but the Strato Chief, I'm not very sure.
Shadow Chief, yes.
Manny,
That's a station wagon Pontiac, no?
Strato Chief Parisian was the Canadian version. The big Pontiacs.
Parisian, no, actually it was, no, there were a couple of Pontiacs that
I know
were
the
only Acadian was.
Acadian, and so was the Catalina. Catalina was the big car. Acadian was the Nova body.
Yeah.
Okay. Bill Barber, hi Nick, thanks for all your share. Keeping up the good old days alive and loud. Yeah, we try to keep these old cars alive and loud, of course. That's our job here.
Amen.
There's a good one there, eh? Leo's mustache, okay. Like a young John Force. It's good, man.
It's Movember, eh?
Okay,
Look at that
let's move on.
stash. Look at that thing. It's thick and lush, everybody.
That's what I was telling Leo earlier.
We have Manuel Milonakis,
I was
Kali
telling you,
Orexi from the boys in Wollongong, Australia. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Manueli.
Laurentian, that's right.
That's
There
it,
we go.
Laurentian. That's right. There it is. Sorry, Chief, sounds like a station wagon. You're correct. Hey, Nick, 400 Olds or 400 Pontiac, and why? Why? Well, I don't know. What way?
It is a station wagon, yeah.
Canadian Pontiacs with Chevys with Chevy engines. Yeah, that's possible.
Chevy.
Yeah, 307.
307.
Yeah, that's
Let's
it.
not get into that. Let's not get into that.
Matt Franks trying to get it primed and painted.
Certain
Okay.
dark years that we try to avoid.
Yeah.
Okay, what's another one? Karen Leo. Okay, lucky man to work for Nick. You hear that? You're a lucky
Yeah.
man to work for me.
Yeah, don't forget it.
Leo, this one is from, where is it? I just lost it. From Tim Butler.
Can't wait to hear your engine on the dyno. Neither can I, man.
Makes two of us.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. That's for sure.
Are there any Canadian-made cars? Well, there is. GM had one in Oshawa. I don't know how many years ago they closed down.
We had here.
Quebec. We had one in Quebec where the last
Blainville.
year.
You mean plan?
Yeah, in
Hey,
Blainville.
Bandit. Sorry, Bandit.
Okay.
What about the Bricklin?
Brooklyn, that was a Canadian car built in New Brunswick.
There we go.
Brooklyn.
And then I have a Camaro,
George has
2002, the last year of the GM plant in Quebec, 2002. And I bought one of those cars. It's a convertible, which my daughter has it now. Anyways, and it's the last year of the GM plant that was in Quebec, and the last year of the vehicle they made was the Firebird and the Camaro, 2002, here in Quebec.
There we go.
And that was the last one. After that, now it
Hey,
became,
Jason.
and now it became a big shopping mall.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. It's time to go, eh? It's after an hour now. Hello
We're
from
getting
LA.
close, and if we want to get that motor start in before the chicken shows up, it's.
You know what?
Sure.
We're going to start it. We're going to come there in a minute. I just want to read a couple more because I feel bad. I cannot answer them all. It's going too far. The Chevy Equinox is made in Ontario. Okay, there you go. The 72 rotor was built in Windsor plant. There you go, you guys. Thank you. And La Manique La Manique in Terrebonne.
That's right. That goes back a while.
Okay.
That was a
Nick, here's the Altura with a stock carb 7073 Magnum. Need bigger jets. That I don't know. Do you have the answer to that one, Manny? Because of E10, would you need bigger jets with the E10 gas?
You could get away with just maybe small jetting. You may be close. At E10, you're almost at the point where you don't need to make adjustments. 20, I think, is where you really have to start retuning.
Okay, Lyle was asking me a question because I read this on a comment. The two caps, you know, we had to snap it to see which one's left and right. He's right. I went through the Dana. You know, I was putting it together, and Lyle, he's right. There is some fancy stampings, which is one is left bank, one is right bank, and you are absolutely correct. So you don't have to stamp them. So it's right there, right from the factory. Thank you, Lyle.
But Nick, you got to admit, you kind of like leaving your own mark on there, don't you?
Yeah, you know. Well, it's true. Okay, let's see if that Barracuda starts.
You go for the Barracuda, I'll go for the Buick.
Okay, the Buick.
Attaboy, Manny.
Almost there.
It's hooked up.
Yep.
Make sure it's in park, hold the brake, and start her up. Let's hear it. Maybe it won't start because I don't think it's wired up yet to the switch.
Ah,
Okay, hold on. Do the headlights work?
what a letdown.
Do the headlights work? Okay, I'm going to bypass it. Hold on.
Yeah, jump the relay.
Yep.
Hot wire.
Just convince it that it needs to run.
Okay, let's hardwire it. You guys don't do this at home, okay?
Where's the quarter?
Make sure you got it in park.
got my foot on the brake and it's in park.
Okay, I'm gonna crank it. You ready?
This is for entertainment purposes only. Do not try this at home. Nick is a professional.
Okay. George, don't stand there just in case.
Okay.
Here we go. Pop it, Leo.
You have any?
You know, no, forget it.
No fuel, no.
No, there's no fuel. Forget it.
Ah, what a
Not,
letdown.
not only that, while you're holding the brake, I just found another issue. Look,
It's leaking oil.
leaky brake fluid. Forget it. Leo, don't start it. We're playing with something dangerous here. Don't bother.
Sorry, guys. Gotta keep it safe.
Yeah, you guys, you know what? We're not going to fool around with this. Just leave it alone.
What kind of oil was that?
Leo, let it go. Sorry, you guys. We don't have anything running here today.
Oh, well,
Maybe-
we'll sign off with a beautiful sight at least.
There it is. 340. Small
What's-
block.
What's that oil you use so it don't burn the paint?
Dot 4, dot 5 brake fluid, which is made out of silicone. That won't burn the paint.
That's the good stuff.
There you go. Sorry, folks. I couldn't get it started. But anyways, I want to say our show is over right now. Let me just stand beside Eugene's 440 here, which
Nick,
I
we
love.
appreciate all the hard work you did this week, and thanks for giving us 2 shows this week. We really
Yeah.
appreciate
No,
that.
I
We know you
appreciate
work
it. You
hard.
know, after all, the viewers deserve all that I can give them. And I want to say a very special thank you guys for watching us here tonight in Nick's Garage. And hopefully I got something more for the next 2 weeks. And hopefully we got something yellow, which is Eugene's Charger, which everybody's waiting for because I think it's almost, it's been a year it's been missing from the shop. And believe me, I got a few guys who want to help me with it, get it done. So you guys, thank you for staying with us here tonight in Nick's Garage. I appreciate you guys watching us. I hope I answer as many chats as I can, which I keep sorry I can't answer them all. And thank you to all of us, of course, the Patreon supporters, all the supporters, and all the viewers, and for everything. You guys, thank you, and stay tuned for next time.
Thank you, folks. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Melissa. Thanks, everyone.
Oh, yes.
We'll
Thanks,
see you
Melissa,
in a couple
too.
Weeks.
Thank
Don't
you.
miss Monday's show.
And that's right. You're going to see that transmission all taken apart, and then we do the half assembly, which is this one here. Stay tuned for Monday's video.
Adios, guys. Have a great weekend.
Have a good weekend. And